Hello, my name is Gabriel. I'm one of the Breakdown Boys, and welcome to the Breakdown Boys YouTube channel. We're a fairly new channel where we are both trans writers and we react and break down the stories we like to see what we like about them, why it's working, and perhaps maybe why it's not working, what are some solutions for that. So today I'm here by myself, going to be reacting to My Next Life as a Villainess, All Routes Lead to Doom, Season 2. I really loved the first season of the show, fell in love with it last year. Just a wonderful, very by isekai, and I'm not familiar with the genre. This is really my first isekai, so I'm really enjoying it. Looking forward to Season 2. I actually watched the first episode already, and I didn't think to record it for my new YouTube channel, so I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna watch the first episode, and I'm gonna go straight on into the second episode, and then we'll be watching the two from here on out. So, without further ado, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. I love the backgrounds. They're always so gorgeous, and it really does make it feel like it's in a... Oh, Count? Who is this Count? Better be Maria all the way through. I'm so sad that Anne is not a love interest. She's great. Oh yeah, the devilish Count. And I say that even though I've seen this episode already. I was saying the backgrounds really make it feel like it's in this idealized game world, but in a good way. Council of Catarinas. Okay, this is an okay way to summarize the first season. But I wish we were getting some sort of insight from the council, because they're hilarious. Giordo is not my favorite, just gonna rank them all now. I love Keith. I find their relationship weird because they were siblings. I love Alan. I think he's one of the best of the guys. Probably the best guy love interest. He's not my top ship, but he's definitely my top guy ship. I love Mary! Like, she's just so earnest in her love. Okay, Nicole, I think is boring. I think he's like, must hit harder with Japanese audiences as a Japanese archetype. I'm just kind of like, okay, you don't talk. Oh, I love Sophia. Who doesn't love Sophia? Heart. I wish she was like more in contention for Endgame. I just feel like she's sidelined. And of course, Maria, the GOAT. Maria's the GOAT. Best love interest. Top of the pack. Get out of here, Giotto. Oh yeah, Raphael. I could have done without Raphael. I mean, he's okay as a character, but... Achan! I wonder if the fact that Achan is being summarized with a love interest means she's a love interest too, even though it's kind of implied that she was reincarnated as Sophia. I don't know. The friendship ending. Okay. I did not feel friendship. I will be honest, I think part of the reason I hate Giordo is because he has blonde hair and blue eyes, and it's like, can we stop centering that as a beauty standard? So is Maria a little bit, but Maria's cool. I think I also just dislike that, like, a lot of fandom were like, of course, Giordo, it was his fiance. Why are all these other people getting in the way? And I'm like, Giordo doesn't have any claim to her. It's hilarious that Keith is there, though. I laughed out loud the first time I saw it. Keith being Keith. And Maria the GOAT! I love the way Maria's looking at her. I'll also talk more about each of love interests after this episode. About like why I like some more than others. Yeah! Welcome! Thank you, Alan. It's amazing. Keith with the water pail. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Who are you? This must be a Japanese thing of like feeding each other. There is such a gangster. Okay, this is the one problem with Mary. She's such a creeper. She's like, oh, we're girls, so it's fine. And here comes Bakarina. Women's intuition is on point. See, he calls her sister. Such a bi show. Nicole charmed everybody. As someone who is not like super expressive in my face, I feel like I should like Nicole more. The idea of like someone being a sex symbol for being stoic. But he's just boring sometimes. He doesn't get a lot of interactions or chance to like build up a relationship. I love that she's so smitten by him. I mean, I don't because he's not my top love interest, but I appreciate that it's just like clearly shown that she likes him because he reminds her of her favorite character. I don't think the show will ever allow Katarina to get that they all like her. Maria! That's how I feel, Katarina. Like, Raphael! Yay! Of course they are, Maria. I love their relationship, it's so healthy. But I mean, Katarina is like a good friend to all of them. I think that's one of the things I like. Yay! She wants to stay. And like Maria's the only one she reacts to that way. They are both horror-struck by this idea. Maria's like, no! Katarina's like, I don't have the skills. I would love if Katarina's new plot goal became, don't get married. Bump. Why are we getting a shot of Maria there? Oh, she's happy that they'll be together. Okay, I get it. I got it. No one cares about you, Raphael. Rainbows. It really is a wonderful world. Why do you only care about men, Giordo? Karina strikes again. I love that they're saying like my women's intuition. I mean, even Maria makes my heart flutter. Yes. OTP. I am very interested in these older princes. I think Selena is like also a love interest based on how she's framed. Oh, he's so cute. See? Yeah, she's like, can I touch you? So, that was great. I love the first episode. I love how it just gets us back into the world and reminds us of everything and it's like, go forward from here. About each of the love interests, I think last year, this really taught me how to develop a romantic connection between two characters, because what I noticed was that Catarina spoke to each of the characters' ghosts. So each of the wounds that motivated them, she was there at those moments and she was really able to be an answer to those wounds. And that made me realize like, oh, that's what will bond, like deeply bond two characters together.
Break-in, editing me. So I don't think I explained that concept very well. So in a story, a character has a character who's going to go through a character arc in which they grow or change in some way, has some sort of lie they believe. Like let's say for Keith, for example, thinks I'm always going to be alone. A ghost is the event in their life that made them believe that. So for example, being abandoned by his birth family. And what I liked is that Catarina intervened in all of those ghost events. So the characters didn't form, like hardly had a chance to form that lie, or like they formed that lie and it was like immediately counteracted by Katarina's actions, such as when she broke down the door to get to Keith. And so that was just really sweet, and it immediately made every one of their bonds to her believable, even though it was done very, very quickly. So it was just a very effective way to show why one character deeply cares about another. So yeah.
That said, she is an answer to their wounds. None of them really support her. Like I loved the way that Catarina supported each of them, and none of them really support her, so it's really not mutual. And I think the closest is Maria, and the farthest is Giordo, which is why he's also kind of at the bottom of my list, because his ghost really just wasn't that interesting. It was that he felt nothing apparently, or just was like going through the world bored until he met Catarina and then he found her amusing. Like that to me is not as interesting as like the insecurity that Keith felt, or the loneliness that Alan felt, the loneliness that Keith felt, the way that Maria felt like, the way that Mary felt like she wasn't as good as her sisters, the way Sophia felt isolated, right? Like all of them had much more compelling ghosts, and especially Maria just feeling like she was and is the black sheep among all of them, because she's a commoner and she had all this stuff hanging over her family and she just didn't feel like she belonged, but also felt compelled to make the best of this light magic. So since Giordo had the weakest ghost, in my opinion, he also had the weakest bond to Catarina, and I just didn't like that both the narrative and kind of the fandom kept giving him, I think, more credit than he deserved, for just because he was officially supposed to be her fiance. Like, even though Catarina never even really consented to that. So, hey, they could still get me on Giordo's side, but right now, he's kind of at the bottom of the ranking, except maybe Raphael. I mean, Raphael had a better story, but it came so late at the end, and I was just like, felt like the season was pretty well wrapped up without this. Or he could have just been a villain that they defeated. But I don't know. It was just a thought. All right, so with that, let's get into the second one. 3, 2, 1, play. What are you doing? You like in the play? Okay, so we don't see any new love interests in the intro. Will they be added, or is it just as what we're gonna get for the entire season? Are we supposed to assume that both of those, the prince and his fiancée, are gonna be? Oh, both the princes and their fiancés? Ooh, who are those people in the prison? Ooh. Ministry of Magic looks cool. I hope that's the actual name and I'm not just have Harry Potter holdover. Get out of here, Giordo. Who are you? Hey, Katie. I turned into a villainess. Actor's been injured. Like, I think they all like her so much that it is possible someone broke the other actor's leg on purpose just to make room for her. Like, I would not be surprised. My money would be on Mary. Oh, red. Interesting. Council. For Sophia! I know that she, like... That's just a very clever thing for her to do. I love it. I love how industrious she was in the first season too, of like going about and solving her problems. Oh, her mom.
Katarina, その衣装で人前に出るのですか？何か変ですか？冷えるといけませんから。ありがとうございます。
I don't like that. Maybe it's appropriate to culture, but feels controlling. I love that she looks like Katarina. Like her farmer outfit. Oh no! Oh, Katarina, I'm sorry. That's tough. Her name is Katarina? Her character's name is Katarina? You got this, Katarina. Just improvise. You are smart and capable in everything but love. Do something, Mary. Good thinking, Mary. Go, Alan. Oh, missed. Like that dip, though. Oh, it's gone! No! Just improvise. You got this. I really hope Maria doesn't take this to heart. I love her villainous voice. It's so great. Oh, she did it. On the fly, you're gonna add a new character? What? Is she angling for her brother? Sophia, angle for yourself. Inconceivable. Oh my lord. Sophia, this is blatantly unfair. I love that she was just like, inconceivable. I was gonna say, that looks like a really nice party for our play, but I remember they're all royalty. Giordo is real jealous. Giordo's the worst.
何者だ
God, this is going off the rails.
君まで出てくることはない
Thank you, Alan. Alan's just like, I'm playing my music. Yes, Mary. Mary wants to fight too. That's why Mary is great. Oh no! Oh, no, everyone's fainted at how beautiful he is.
私には悪役しかできないなら悪役として主役のマリアを引き立てなくちゃ
And her concern is for Maria. I love her. I will say though, by the end of season 1, I was like, sure, let them all just hang out together. I'm good with
実は
that.
黒仮面は私の仲間
If they weren't, like,
王子の
I'd
気
be
を
fine
引
if
くた
they
め
weren't
に仕掛け
competing.
た狂言よ
あなたこそ私の探していた人だあなたを愛している
He
私もね
pets her? Is this a different cultural connotation thing again?
皆さんすでに向かわれましたので私が会場まで
Who
ご
are
案内いたし
you?
ますありがとう
I am suspicious. The black boots.
どういうこと
Knew it! No, that's the end? Oh no! Okay, but these are the credits. I got it. The titles were last time, now we have the actual credits. I like them. They're really beautiful. So he's the one who was in the jail cell, and he's gonna be at the magic place. Hey, Anne was in one of the circles. Can Anne please be a love interest? She's so great. Oh, Keith's like earth monsters. Great. Alan's piano. Nice. I missed Giordo's. I didn't catch on to what was happening. Black roses. See, like, that's just pretty and emo. Doesn't tell you anything about his personality. I guess it's emo. I don't know. It's word bad over and over again. I'm guessing it's not translated. They actually just wrote the word bad, which probably comes off as more symbolic if English isn't your first language. But yeah, these are gorgeous, gorgeous end credits. Okay. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I have not read the light novel. I briefly looked it up at the end of last season because I didn't want to be queer baited and like invest in a show if it was just going to be like, that was just set dressing and now we're gonna do a straight romance. And what I read about the light novel didn't convince me that that wasn't going to happen. Giordo seemed to be a prominent character deep into it. I didn't hear much about the others, but I also heard about Maria deep into it. So I was like, well, if my girl Maria is gonna be there for a while, I guess I can stick with this series. But that said, I have no idea what's gonna happen. I think at one point, like, there's a danger that she might get exiled or something. Like, she's in danger. She somehow gets put in danger again, but that is the bare minimum that you can expect from a story, that the character will face some sort of obstacle. And obviously, right from the start, we just saw her get kidnapped, so we know there's something going on. Yeah, and I love it. I'm looking forward to the next episode. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this reaction and breakdown, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Please give the video a like, comment, share with your friends, help my channel grow. I would love to do more of these and just share my thoughts on more stories with you. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.